Sorry, we'll go over a little bit of defensive stuff, and this is actually, to us, right now, I think the most important thing to start with in our room is defense. If no one can score you, they're not going to be able to beat you. So if you can stop people from scoring, you're going to beat in every match there is. Obviously, you guys should be able to score, take down, run someone out. But, you know, going in from high school to college, I think it's the biggest thing, stopping guys and knowing how to use your hips. And I know Coach Buxton went over some things yesterday that he's showing off the shot. But dropping my hip on this guy and trapping his head, and I know he showed some things, and one of the things we try to do that's a little different is I go laces down right away. So if this guy's driving in on me, I can slide. Alright? So as soon as I get on my swirl, I'm going to go laces down. And the big thing we're working on is locking out this leg he's attacking. If I can lock that leg out, now it's a lot harder for him to try and pull that leg out from here, trying to get the corner or pull it in. So if I have any bend in it, I'm in one, it's going to either allow him to get the corner or suck that leg in. So the big focus has got to be in keeping that leg locked out when we hit the mat. So I'm going laces down and I'm sagging and I'm sprawling. If you can get, I mean, you watch the highest level wrestling, defensively they're scoring basic defense, is short with it, keeping the hips in, getting around the corner, scoring. You watch the NCAAs, when the big matches are won, guys coming out of position right here, taking a shot, taking a chance, and capitalizing. Right? And that's all we're doing here. I got to stop him. He's trying to get the corner on me, right here. So what is stopping him is my tuck waist underneath, right here. I'm jamming my elbow into him so he can't get that corner. If I feel him coming, that's why I'm using that elbow and I'm sprawling, and I'm staying long. Now, once I know I stopped him from coming around that corner, is when I'm going to attack with my hips, trying to get around this side and score, securing something. I got longer arms. I'll attack far ankle, but ideally, I need to get a hold of something to stop him from spinning on me. All right, and that's either grabbing on the leg or grabbing on the ankle from here. And chest wrap and ankle. What I'm trying to do is open these ribs up. When I say chest wrap and ankle, I'm trying to bow these ribs up and put all that pressure on here. Also, I'm trying to get his shoulders to go higher than his head. It hurts. You know, if you're wrestling someone that's good with a chest wrap and ankle, right? And again, my leg stays locked. And I think it's the easiest thing for kids to pick up if I can keep this leg straight and slide as I go. Slide. My hips stay in is what helps. Too many kids go to their toes here and they'll bring their hips up. And that's when we start losing the pressure. So I know everybody teaches a little differently, but for us right now, we're doing a good job, guys, understanding the concept, keeping this leg locked out, and unlocking it, and I'm going to let it follow my body as I go. This leg walks, this one follows. I walk, and I follow. All right? What that's doing is it's stretching his whole body out. But it's also making it easier for me. And I think that high school kids do a better job, keeping this basic form, keeping their hips in. Because too many of them, they get here and they're trying to get in, and it takes all that pressure off. Right? So again, I'm sagging. I want my chest right on the back, right here. I don't want to be too high where it can pop up. If I'm too far off, right, then it's hard for me to move. Right? So I got to be right in the middle where I feel comfortable. My chest is right on the back, right here. Right? So I go chest strap. I don't need to go real deep. I'm just going enough where I can catch the ribs. Far side. If I go to the stomach, it's not tight. I want to grab that rib cage over here. And now, like I said, I can either grab far ankle, near side ankle, or on the leg. Right? But this stops him from circling. Right now, he can't circle on me once I get a hold of this. And that's when I start going everything in. That's when the pressure comes on. All right, and I'm going to just walk a little. Right here. I felt that lock. When I feel that lock, I slide this hand in the armpit. Back of his head with my elbow. And I keep my hips in here. I know a lot of people come up, if they come up from here, I'm going to lose them still. So I've got to keep my hips in all the way until I get behind them. And then I can change off to whatever it is I want. All right? But it's basic stuff, but it's high percentage. All right? So getting here, sagging, chest wrap. This right here makes it real. Once I start rotating that hip, hovering, it makes it real tight. I can feel the body starting to get that lock. I'm not worried. Don't worry about breaking this lock right here. By me moving will extend him, and I'll break that lock. All right. If not, I can get him, get my position, it doesn't feel like a whole lot, or from his, it feels like, you know, I weigh 400 pounds on all that pressure. It's just like keeping that pressure in the right place as I fall. Now, if I'm too high here when I originally fall, I'm going to just post so I can sag and line. Once this hip hits that corner, that's where that pressure starts to play in. Grab hold and move. I just feel like it'll help the guys keep their hips in by not going on my tippy toes from here. I know a lot of people like to stay here. And it's good because my get here and keep that pressure. So there's kind of two different things we can be doing from there. Any questions on that one?